Alright, everything seems to be working. Yeah, that's working right. Hello! Welcome! I'm sick, or at least dealing with allergies. I honestly don't know which. There's a new thing. Realistic? Oh no, that does not sound fun. Fair view range. Okay. So we have unfair view range now, is what they're saying. You know, this tank being able to see, what, 265 meters? That's unfair. Unless what they mean is it's unfair because that's so short and we should be seeing like 500 to 800 meters easily, and these maps are painfully small. Yeah, I'm just gonna be playing this because it's the most brain-off game I've got, so at least I'm playing actively. I almost got distracted while the stream was still getting started, and I was watching old EVE Online trailers. I've been back playing EVE Online. I would do something EVE Online related, like streaming or whatever, but it's just not a realistic thing to do. This needs to move slightly. That seems better. Because doing anything EVE just takes way too much, like, censoring of the screen to hide all, like, incriminating data of where I am. Or else, you know, I'll just get ganked. Which, I mean, would be fun for the gankers probably, but I'm gonna hold up here until I have support. Okay. I mean, buddy right behind me. I've got support. Hey, little buddy. I think he was basically AFK. That thing has a lot of pen, or he's spamming gold. Gold spam is entirely possible. Oh, are you kidding me? I know I could have waited that extra, like, half a second, but the shell could also have just gone where it should have. Oh, you're good, Tiger P. Ow. I don't have any HE. I was gonna load HE to smack that guy with, but got his ammo rack. There goes him in general. It's very much a case of when the Tiger 1 works, this is just like easy mode. Just when the Tiger 1 doesn't work, it's not terribly good. Hey, buddy. I'll deal with you in a second. Because my armor is considerably better than yours. Yeah, sorry, bud. That ain't gonna work. It's just how it is. Four missions completed from one battle. I think 2 of those were Battle Pass related, but, you know. When this thing works, it's just kind of easy mode. It's great. Oh, only one of them was that. Oh. Credits. Yay. A 5 times booster. Yay. I still really wish you could just turn those off. The crap is this? Parts of a tank. Okay, so it's not even a whole tank. It's just random certificates. Yeah, that ain't gonna happen. I need a key to open it. I don't got none of those keys, so that ain't being opened. Let's go. Yeah, I have been playing a fair little bit of EVE again lately. And they've made some changes over the years since I last played that I really don't like. Now, I last played like 4 or 5 years ago. It's been a while. It's been a hot minute. But my go-to moneymaker in the past, at least, I should actually go that way. Give a heavy tank to the other side. I didn't mean to say Tog let's attack, but it's good enough. My go-to moneymaker used to be running Sisters of Eve missions, getting Astro blueprints, building Astros, selling Astros. I'd end up pulling a good, 50-ish mil profit per Astro I made and sold. Now, because they've added a new material to the mix, you either need to pay, like, triple the amount in loyalty points to build your Astro. Really, game. And now he's on the other side of that. I can't shoot him. Alright, screw it. I'm gonna come join this other tiger in bullying this little guy. I missed. Here you go, buddy. Finish him. I figured he was waiting for the kill, so... Okay, just trying to put myself in a spot where that Tiger 1 can't do anything to me. But, yeah, they added basically a new material to the construction of basically everything. And every pirate faction cruiser, well, just pirate faction ship in general now has, new requirements. And it's massively increased their price. Like, when I stopped playing, I had an Ashimu. A little pirate faction cruiser, Blood Raiders. Pretty neat, pretty cool. Tiger 1, why are you this way? Yeah, it's fine. It was about 80 million ISK. Sounds like a lot. In EVE terms, that's not much. That's, like, it's like a couple hours, maybe, of ISK generating for most people. At that point, myself included. Like, yay, experience. So, got that going on. I logged back in recently, and I'm looking around. I'm currently just running an alpha clone, so I'm doing just level 3 missions, because I enjoy doing missions. I'm one of the few people that do. And I'm looking around at my ships, because I'm just doing level 3s. I don't need a big, flashy ship for that. I'm like, alright, yeah, the Ashimu was pretty cheap. Cheaper than a battlecruiser. And pretty fun. I'll go grab my Ashimu, and I noticed the price tag on it. It's currently roughly 280 mil. So it has massively increased in price, and I had initially thought that was just the inflation of the universe. Because, like, ISK generated doesn't go anywhere. But no. No, that's because of the new materials required. That require you to run Blood Raider NPC missions and get the specific Blood Raider material to then make Blood Raider ships with. Which has basically, at least in my opinion, rendered the pirate faction ships irrelevant. Because, like, what's the point in, say, you know, flying an Ashimu when, outside of playing an alpha account, I suppose, when you could instead play a Pilgrim and have better energy newts on a cruiser? Why play a Balgorn when an Armageddon does the same job for a fraction of the price? Like, it's like, what are you doing, CCP? I guess they just don't want people flying pirate faction stuff. Like, because, like, just flat out, these new materials add to the cost of these ships. And the regular Tech 1, Tech 2 ships don't have any added materials that are majorly expensive. They have added materials, don't get me wrong. But, okay, you know what? I'm gonna go around this way. Because there's somebody fast kicking around over here. There they are. Really, gun? Oh, the gunner's out. And then I bounced. And he bounced. And now my ammo rack's damaged. Good lord. I'm not having a great start to this. Having all my stuff damaged. But hey, now I can get into a pretty good position. Oh, this is a tier 8 game. I didn't even notice. Ow. Fun. Fun, fun, fun. Fun for the whole family. The way that my gold doesn't even let me pen some tier 8s. That is probably one of the most annoying things about this game, is just the amount of armor difference that can happen between some tiers. And even just some tanks in some tiers. But I can be content with this. $1,500 more XP. You can probably tell I haven't been playing encounter battles. I've been playing supremacy. Yay, 100 gold. As well as an avatar I'm probably never gonna use. Literally, the only reason I ever changed my avatar in World of Warships was I unlocked the Canada Day one, and I swapped to that. That's the only reason I ever changed it. And if there's a Canada Day icon in here, I'll probably change to that, too. Okay. Closing in on only needing 10 more wins in German vehicles. I've literally been basically just going up this tech tree to, like, grind out this mission, as well as a bit in the tank destroyer line. Though this was mostly because I needed a mission, like, first day of this being available. One of my daily missions was get wins in tank destroyers. And I'm like, well, I need to get wins anyway. So, I mean, the Hetzer's probably a pretty good little tank. It's really not. I remember fighting them and thinking, man, those are kind of crap. And then I got it, and yeah, this thing's just kind of crap. It's fast, but gun reload's pretty slow. It deals okay damage, but, like, there's a lot of things it struggles to pen reliably. Like, it's just not... And even then, 160 damage is nothing special? Like, this is 140 on a slightly faster reload. This is only 85 damage, but 180 damage in the same time. Like, with more pen. And this is technically a tier 3 gun. This little thing's 160 damage. 911, I believe that actually makes it faster as well. No, same speed. So, same damage. Like, they're fundamentally the same thing. And I remember the SAU-40 not being all that great. This thing was garbage. This thing was just garbage. But even it, DPM-wise, is better. A little Lago here. 140 damage, roughly same pen. Faster rate of fire. Like, little Hetzer just has really nothing going for it. This thing can have considerably higher rate of fire with almost the same damage. I think even this gun's better. Yeah, this gun is better. The armor on this thing most certainly is not. The armor on this thing does not set you up for what this is. Like, Jesus. The AT2 is the tank I play when I just want wins. And I feel like that goes for just about everybody who plays Blitz. You just grab the AT2 when you just want to win. Because the only thing that'll be a threat to you is players that understand that if they can get beside you, you're dead. And those aren't terribly common at low tier. Thank you for following, Jai264. Where are you going, WZ110? That looks like the stock gun. But that also looks like a bot name. This does look like a bot game. Let's see if I can deduce which... Okay, the T-29's a player. Maybe the Jagdpanther. This is North America. For I am Canadian. So, laying on my country's server, basically. Boo. Gun, please. I know I should give it that extra half a second to finish aiming, but when most of the enemy tank is within the circle, I tend to just take the shot. It's in the upper left corner there. It is Stephen White. Same as my World of Warships name. Because I'm just using the same account. It's also the same as my account names. And is most of my real name. Not the whole thing. I'm not crazy enough to put my whole name on the internet. Ow. That was probably the chieftain shooting me, wasn't it? Yep. Okay, T-29 is now on his own. Ow. That didn't feel like full damage out of him. Is he derping gold? I don't think you need to derp gold, my friend. I could be wrong. I've not played the American tanks. I don't play American tanks. I say that having a few. Assuming it doesn't majorly mess up the queue times. So I'm just trying to finish up missions. Specifically this one. I need 11 more wins. And it needs to be a tier I've got a German tank at. Preferably the Tiger. Yes, game. I am aware I own this. I am not going to be opening it. That just seems like a bad idea. I should actually... Let's go down to 50. And roll with 10 high explosive. Just for those instances where, like, I see the sides of an open top tank destroyer. Like the, this thing. Seeing this thing quite often. You just shoot it in the side of the turret. The thing just, the thing does not like that. So close to Tiger 2. I could just free XP it, but no. My free XP is being saved for moments where I feel like I need it. Which, to be fair, is this in a nutshell. Really feeling like I need to just free XP into this gun. Not gonna lie. This thing is not good. Like, slap another 20 mils a pen on it, and then maybe we can talk with this thing, but this gun is not... I would not say this is a tier 8 gun. This feels like a tier 8 gun. They're saying this is a tier 9 gun. It's not giving me much hope for the later tank, but it gets a tier 10 gun at least. Quote unquote. But, like, I do have this thing. I don't ever play it, really. Feels like the game really trying to make me like something American at the moment. Because it looks stupid, which is a plus. I like dumb-looking tanks. It has an autoloader. I like autoloaders. I don't like America right now, though. And I think everybody has this freaking thing. I'm going to hop into another battle here. The temptation for me is just to keep rambling about EVE Online. It is my current re-obsession. Because, man, I used to play that game a lot. From, like, 2012 to 2016-ish. I think it was, like, 2017, 2018 when I stopped. And have just recently gotten back into it. Okay, another tier 8 game. I will be getting behind the tier 8s, thank you very much. In fact, if I can just hide behind this big guy, that would be great. Because he has armor. It's really quite the miracle of German engineering. They have armor plates with slopes. I can't even pen that. I don't want to get in this IS-3's way. IS-3, please. I was about to take a shot. But you know what? I'm going to move because I have the opportunity. I'm going to fix that. I'm going to move because I have the opportunity. Your gun may hurt, but mine clearly reloads faster. Yeah, take the kill, IS. If you want it, take it. I don't know which one of them just fired, and you did not take the kill. You shot the French fry. Which I'm pretty sure it was the French fry that had just fired. There's big scary boy having fired. Please take the kill, IS. Thank you. And the French fries turret is blocking me. Most of the reticule is on the tank, and the shell goes to the one little spot it could go. That is not the tank. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna sit here. Capture assistance ribbon. Blue capture assistance ribbon. I don't know if I get much of anything for doing that, but I don't think I would have gotten over to deal any damage, so I'll take it. Jeez, they just really give these things out, don't they? Maybe if these were, like, the keys were cheaper, I might consider it wargaming, but 3 keys, one-time offer for $32.50. One-time offer for 1 key is 1,000. So $42.50 to open 4 of those, and you're gonna probably have to open a shitload of these to get anything good. Like, I don't know what the Easter egg certificate does, but you have a chance of getting parts. Like, or you could just get a random camo or cooldown boosters. You know it's just gonna be cooldown boosters for the most part. You cooldown boosters, freaking probably one of each set of 10 parts, you know. Ten more wins. I've been having rather good luck on wins today, which tells me I'm about to have a massive crash on wins. It's probably just going to be endless tier 8 games, which has kind of already started. But, yeah, there's more tier 8. 2 tier 7s, bunch of tier 8s. Because they just couldn't find a tier 7 game, I suppose. Well, I'm heading over there. I'm going to head into the city. Because I am a tank destroyer at this point. And not a very good one. Yeah, you go ahead, man. Yeah, I'm not going that way. I'm following the Pershing. Kind of. I'll be following the AMX-13 M24. The funny thing is, he and I effectively have the same gun. In the context of here. Okay, there's no way I'm gonna get a shot in on him. Because we both basically have to get the sides of the enemies. Like, there is no way anything's getting done from the front. He's gonna die. Ah! That probably has a shitload of armor, doesn't it? Yep. I think I can get through it with my gold. Maybe. Really, game. Yeah, I can do nothing here. This is probably going to be first loss, because I cannot hurt these guys. I blocked damage? From where? Even my gold is not a guaranteed pen by the looks of it. Ah, that's so annoying. Oh, I'm taking hits from over there. Hey, it dealt a little damage, though. Ow. Really, game. Can my shells please just go where they're pointed? I'm already at a disadvantage. Can't I have a boost aiming time? You know, the crew literally kind of shitting themselves because of what we're up against. I just give up. I blocked another shot. Really? I honestly question how higher tier vehicles even perform. Because, like, I can't see it at the moment, but this thing has, like, 250-ish mils of pen on that APCR round. And that isn't enough most of the time. Okay, it's 225 to 249. But, like... that implies to me that I'll basically need this gun and probably still have to carry gold ammo. Just to deal with some tanks. And I'm not even like, oh, the weak spot. No, there didn't seem to be a weak spot. Like, at least fighting this thing, there's this that I can shoot at and stand some level of chance. But, like, that's really about it. Does also, like, I know I keep going back to Eve, it's just what's on my mind. Like, it feels weird but fitting to be back playing that game. Like, so much of my life was spent in that game. That, like... It's probably the game I know the most about. Even now, with there being a bunch of things in the game I don't know, I still know more than enough to make my way with no issue. I wonder if there's anyone even over here. Yes. 2 of their players. Missed, baby boy. Tiger 131. TF2 heavy. I'm coming for you. Hey, buddy boy. Daddy's home. Yeah, you don't want to... I almost want to help him. I think he's got it, though. Oh! Oh! Did he? Oh, he did. He learned. Not in time, but he learned. Did I just deal 144 damage to that guy? Right, the French have that consumable, at least on their heavies. I didn't know the mediums got it. That reduces damage. Hey, baby boy, I'm right behind you. So you either face death in front of you or death behind you. He chose death in front of him. I kind of wish he would have chose death behind him. But, you know. They tried. Those enemies tried. I'm almost tempted to, like, thumbs up the Tiger 131 and M6, because they tried. The M6 very much feels like it's in the same camp as the Tiger 1, where it's either really good or a miserable experience. That just seems to be how the American, like, T1 Heavy and M6 just are. Because this is a stupid amount of armor for a tier 5. Especially where a lot of it's rounded slopes, like... That is a stupid amount of armor for a tier 5. And this thing continues having kind of a stupid amount of armor that a lot of tier 6s will probably struggle with, because slopes and rounding, and, you know, it's not as bad, but it's still kind of difficult. But, like, your gun ain't anything special. And honestly, of all of the guns, I think I would be running this one. Because, yeah, the 90mm does have slightly more pen, but 128 should still be enough. I mean, hell, that's literally how I've been running this thing. Like, I have the bigger gun unlocked. More pen. More damage. But, like... winning the DPS race against mediums and lights that try to kill you is kind of valuable. And that 1 second faster aiming time on a more accurate gun. Like... this stock gun is kind of amazing. I haven't even needed gold. Because just flank to the side. Thing's fast enough. It and its canvas roof. Though this doesn't exactly have a canvas roof. There's another of the British tank destroyers that's like infamous in War Thunder. Because its roof is just a layer of canvas. And that basically negates overpressure damage somehow. It doesn't make any sense, but, you know. But yeah, my current goal in EVE Online is to get my hands on a Navy Prophecy. Mostly because, like, I love the Prophecy. I've always liked the chunky little boy. But, like... I don't like that it's a drone boat that just basically doesn't do lasers at all, even though it's a Marian. I guess they couldn't find a tier 8 game this time. Well, Tiger 2 is a bot on my team, T-32 is a bot on their team, T-54 is also a bot, so our Panther 2 is also probably a bot. Glowwar's a bot, Org Gunner's a bot. Let's see. Nipper Winner's a bot. Okay, so I think it's just the Tiger 1 and Tiger 1 Baron and SMV CC56. And we have me, the SU-100M1, and probably the T-29. Because I don't think I've ever seen that name before. Game, please. Those snapshots used to work so well for me. Oh, they are all... They are all coming this way. Hey, my tank's just sounding like a regular German tank now. Okay, I need to... I don't want to repair, but I kind of need to, and then... There goes my engine again. Team, please. Other humans. Where are the other humans? Why are they dead? Because that group killed them. That group felt really coordinated. I have my quandaries at times with this game, where I'm honestly kind of convinced that you can be in a division without actually being in a division. Because they were way too coordinated to just be randoms. Randoms don't coordinate. They just don't. They never have. They never will. You'll get accidental coordination, but not to that level, where they were clearly focusing down the human players. It is also kind of nice to see in EVE, like, some pirate faction battlecruisers existing. The main issue, though, being the changes to how pirate faction ships are built means that there's basically, like, the price tag on them is so stupidly high. That you may as well just play a fly a battleship instead. Like, the alligator. I don't think I can pen him anywhere. Well, thankfully he bounced on me, too. This is not cool, man. You have armor. I do not. You win the DPS race. Just stop being a dick and let me get some damage before you just kill me. Good God. Come on, Tier 8. Fight the other Tier 8 that it's your fault is here. I don't care if you're a medium tank and he's a heavy. Like, man, that sucks so much when that happens. That was a defeat, wasn't it? Yeah. And that one, there will probably be another defeat. Cause, like, stop. Stop. I do not wish any of these to be pinned, game. Stop it. Thank you for following. A Belly X 2022. But yeah, like in EVE, like you could in theory buy and fly the battlecruiser, the Alligator. Gristas battlecruiser, drone focused. It's a Drake hull, which I mean, gotta love a Drake. I honestly think that's probably the one thing about EVE Online people outside of EVE Online know about is the Drake. Because it just was that commonly popular of a ship that people just love the thing. And you can get about 750-ish DPM, not DPM, damage per second out of it. Because EVE Online is damage per second. And that'll run you about like 700-ish million ISK. Or you could get a Navy Armageddon and get about 1,000 DPS for the same price on a thicker tank. Ah, driver's hatch.
Er ging nicht durch. Eine unserer Ketten wurde getroffen. Er ging voll durch ihre Panzerung. Volltreffer. Wir haben sie nicht mal angekratzt.
Come on, little buddy.
Wir haben sie nicht mal angekratzt. Motor wurde beschädigt.
Come on, little buddy.
Wir haben sie. Gegnerfahrzeug ausgeschaltet.
I could have avoided taking a lot of damage there had you pushed forward with me, little buddy. See, this is what I mean by randoms don't coordinate. Like... Oh, hi, Bot Tiger P. That already had me pre-aimed. Nice to see you, too. Like, it just... A lot of the changes CCP made to, like, pirate ships in EVE Online they just don't make sense. Because, like, I don't know about anybody else, but I wouldn't want to spend, you know, double the amount of money I have to spend on some, you know, than I would normally have to spend to get the same results. So, like... Oh, you're fine. See, you're fine. And, like, the Alligator seems neat, and it being a Drake hull means it has some pretty impressive passive regen to it. Hey, steel wall. So, like, you basically don't need to run an active tank. You can just passively tank the little thing, and it works out. Man, an avatar I'm never going to use. What do I look like? The Last Airbender? Come on now. I got a fist bump from someone. That probably being the ARL? No, the Smasher. Alright, I'll fist bump back. What about the ARL? The Jew 2. That would be the one I kind of came in and saved right at the end. Oh boy, I got another one. Not opening these Wargaming. 8 more wins until I get to see what I get out of that premium container. Because it does... includes a German tank or a legendary camouflage. With a 10% drop chance. So, like... I don't know exactly what that means. I think it just means there's a 10% chance to get one of these or one of these. Because the wording on this is not great. Okay, no, you're guaranteed the German tank charm. Then what does the German tank charm do? I don't know. I'll find out. By the end of the stream, I will find out. But, like, I'm just kind of in the camp with the pirate faction ships in general in EVE right now of just, they are not worth it. Like, I would much rather just fly a Navy ship that can do the same job, probably better. Especially because, like, even in the comparison I gave of, like, the Navy Armageddon to the, boo. Like, the Navy Armageddon compared to the Alligator. Yeah, there's no way I'm winning that DPS race, especially with the IS-3 right there. And there's another guy right there, and I have no support over here. The crap guys. I'm just dead. And there's nothing I can do about it either. A tier 7 came to help. I'll give him that. He's trying. Blah. I'm not even gonna bother fixing it. There's no point. Are they even winning the hill? I mean, kind of. It's not gonna matter because there's only 4 of them left now. And, like, maybe I'm the crazy one, but it really doesn't feel like the hill is all that worthwhile anymore. Like, in this version of the game. Like, the city matters more. Because the city offers you protect... Why did you stop in front of them? This is a loss. Like, the city offers more protection. And you can be basically immune from the hill. Like, the hill doesn't matter. Yeah, let's grab the Stug. Little Stuggy boy. I'm probably gonna go down this line, because... why not? I mean, everyone likes big guns. But, both sides have big guns. The main problem I have playing tank destroyers is I really don't know where to take a tank destroyer. This map I kind of know, but it entirely depends on the enemy team where they go. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to head down here. Follow the bots. wait for the bots to get out of the way.
Wir haben sie voll erwischt. Gegnerfahrzeug ausgeschaltet.
There's a nice little mound here I can kind of hide behind.
Wir haben sie voll erwischt.
Everyone loves a good little mound.
Der ist erledigt.
Dumb bot, please. I am here. Okay, that Matilda is probably a player. That leopard for sure is. One of my teammates from the hill just decided to run away instead of fighting on the hill. It's not a hill on this one, but...
Er ging voll durch ihre Panzer.
Hey, Matilda. You probably win this DPS race.
Noch so einer und die sind fertig.
Well, maybe if you were full health.
Gegner zerstört.
You win it, though. Because you're
Gebissen.
bullcrap.
Genauigkeit eingeschränkt. Gegnerisches
Or not. Because you're bad.
Wir haben sie.
He should not have stuck around. He should have made his shots and then ran. But okay.
Durch. Wir haben sie.
See, this is partially why I want the tank destroyers with a bit of armor. Is because, like, I don't know where to go with a tank destroyer, so I'd rather just have a bit of armor to be able to more or less play as a pseudo-heavy with just a longer reload.
Einer weniger.
Yay! Now if... Okay, no, that can only be gotten in a tier 5 or higher. Tier 5... No, tier 5 doesn't earn extra credits. If only this had been a tier 6 game. Well, a tier 6 tank. Then I would have made probably a good chunk of silver there. For that level of performance. It's such a shame that you just... The tiger battle was a win? What? How was that a win? Boy, more cooldown boosters. I'm literally using the things just because I have so freaking many of them. And it pins the Stug. Just loves pinning Stugs and other vehicles. But yeah, this thing doesn't have much armor, but it has some. It can probably play from the front. That's all I'm really kind of looking at. I know the Jagdpanther kind of can. As long as you can hide the belly plate, you're kind of just set. So... Okay. 6 more wins. I kind of wish it was just 6 more battles. If it was just play battles in German tanks, I would have already had this. I have played so many games in German vehicles, even though I don't like them. I don't like German tanks. This thing is boring. It's dumb. It's... Nah. He's gonna be pissing gold. At least if he's smart. Because if he's not pissing gold, he probably can't do much to anything on their team that's not a medium. Really? Really, my guy? Way to cause a traffic jam and probably lose us this flank. Hey, guys. You know, there is more to this side than just, I can't pen him. So just that little, peeking spot. I just bounced off of a Jackson. Guys wanna, like, help? I don't have the gun depression for that. Thanks for finally noticing, my guy. Took you long enough. Just block him, my dude. Oh, now there's a heavy right behind us. Ow. Just got shot in the ass. Oh, to have a team with brain cells. Would have been so nice. Yeah. Oh, to have a team with brain cells. Like, I don't even know what those two dinguses were doing. Like, they weren't helping, that's for sure. It was the Black Prince and the Gravedigger. I suppose the Gravedigger did deal a decent little chunk of damage, but given his tank has a much higher damage potential than mine, and better armor than mine, the Black Prince has a whole hell of a lot more damage potential than the Tiger one, with arguably better armor. Like, I don't get it. It's not the weekend. Not yet. Why are players so bad? That was one game, but I gotta make commentary over what I'm seeing. So I mean, you know, when I see dumb players, I gotta call them out. The game knows I'm getting close to finishing that mission. That's all it is. It's like, nah, we gotta screw them over at this point. Make it take longer. Oh boy, this map. Let's see if this team understands that taking that hill over there is how you win. Because without someone on that hill, you're not seeing the enemy team. Oh, no one is coming this way. Other than the other heavy. So we've really got to make this hill count then. Okay, the enemies are going into the city too. Has the meta for this map changed? Do you no longer fight for this side of the map? Because I am sure not seeing anybody. Yeah, it seems like they're all in the city. Well, let's make sure there's none still in their spawn. Yes, guys, we're aware. I guess the meta for this map has changed.
Wir haben sie voll erwischt. Wir haben sie.
Yeah, buddy boy, I'm right behind you. Him falling saved him.
Unser Munitionslager wurde getroffen. Eine unserer Ketten wurde getroffen.
Couldn't have just reloaded it as fast as normal and then aimed it. You couldn't have done that. So the team could have not just fallen apart. Doesn't help that that guy's not done a huge amount. Like... Let me see if I can cover your flank on this side, my friend. Can you aim the gun, please? You dumb Germans. Just aim the gun. Point and shoot. That is what needs to be done. But that is not what they are doing. Ow.
Noch so einer und die sind fertig. Der ging voll durch ihre Panzerung. Motor wurde beschädigt. Er zieht sich.
Come on, just load the gun. Clearly, these tankers have never heard of adrenaline. Okay, the meta for that map must have changed. Because the meta used to be fight for the hill. It's no longer fight for the hill. I guess they realized you can shoot the hill from the city. Kind of want to just wait for my Tiger 1. But I also feel like I'll probably win more if I go to a lower tier, and I just want to get this mission done. That is my main focus right now, is just finishing this. I'm so close. I really wish it was just get wins, because I want to play other tanks wargaming. I want to play other things. Oh man, best bands. Thank you, Twitch, for actually restricting the message, though. It's pretty rare that they've done that lately. Okay, mostly bot game. Keeping an eye out for players. That Tog is blocking my shots. My guy, you are the one that pushed way too far ahead. So it's just me now, I think. No, RC's probably a player. Especially given that they have not left spawn. So it's just me. So I'm gonna get flanked, that's for sure. Yep. This is not cool. I have to be a smartass at times. I am still reporting him for AFK. I'm sorry, SC-152. That was not a good game. That was a 6v7. That was not a good game. I don't like reporting people on stream, but if you're going to click the battle button, be ready to play a battle. Like, this is something I know I frustrate people when I point out because, well, life happens. Like, yes, I get that. I fully understand that. You know, the freak accident of someone falls down the stairs and you need to run and help them right this very instant. That can happen. Enough players just click the battle button and then walk away from their mobile device, console, computer, whatever they're playing Blitz on, is a lot higher than the amount of times that freak accident would happen. Or, well, their internet may not be very good. Then the game should be detecting that before they can click the battle button and going, hey, your internet is unstable. You cannot hold a stable connection to the game, so we're just not gonna let you click the battle button until your internet service improves. I'm trying to see which of them is the player, because I think it's just one player per team. Maybe. I'll do that to check. It's hard to tell, honestly. That's a bot. That's a bot. That's a bot. They're all rushing the middle. So if I meet someone else out here, that'll be the player. Could be. There's no players on the enemy team. My thought is maybe the IS-2. Haven't seen many IS-2 bots. So usually bots are IS. But I don't think I've seen that name before. And he is reversing a lot. Rude. Kind of hard to tell. I missed. But yeah, like I am firmly in the camp of people who go AFK or disconnect often while playing online games do need some level of account banning. Because clearly what's being done punishment-wise isn't good enough. You know? Or else people wouldn't do it. Like, given this is a World of Tanks thing, it's very likely that that person did just enough to avoid the AFK report actually going through, and basically was just like, well, my team has the lower average win rate, so I don't want to play. Because it's just how World of Tanks works. You know, the AT-7 was a player, right? Yeah. So there'd be 2 players in the enemy team. It ain't Owlman. Who were the players? Were there any players? Did I get pulled into someone else's 3-loss game? I got pulled into someone else's 3-loss game. Okay. That AT-7 just lost 3 in a row. Either that or I just lost 3 in a row. I didn't notice. No, I lost 3 in a row. Okay. If you lose 3 in a row, it gives you just a full bot game. 5 more wins. But, like, and again, I do understand that real life situations happen, which is where, you know, you ban them, but bans are appealable. You allow them to appeal it, and if they have an actual legitimate reason and can prove it, then yeah, unban their account, let them in again. Let them know why they were banned, and give them the opportunity to appeal it. Like, that's how you do it. Because, like, if there was a major emergency that they hit the battle button and had to rush away from their computer or something, they'd be able to prove that. You know, they wouldn't even have to get into, like, personal information levels to prove it either. You know. Really, game? It's the smallest bit of the circle that was in the ground, and it shot the creatures. Can you guys please stop dying? It's really not hard to just not die. I had to try it. What is shooting me? Really, game? The gun was aimed. Keep it aimed. Yeah, I'm just dead. Hey guys, the enemy team isn't over there. Where are you going? That is not where the enemies are. Tiger 131's dead. They just abandoned it to death. Good job, guys. But, like... And, like, it would very much be a case as well of, like, having to basically appeal and give a reason as for why you were AFK. Why you couldn't play the game you just queued into playing. Well, that would then, you know, sure, your first appeal, someone fell down the stairs. I had to rush, I had to help them. Your second appeal, someone fell down the stairs. That would be a point where the wargaming employee would go, you have bigger things to worry about then, because your stairs are clearly a hazard and need fixed. You shouldn't be playing this game, go fix your stairs. You know, you wouldn't be able to just use the same excuse every time. Which would help clean things up. I don't think I can angle to another Tiger 131. Trying not to get in the T1 Heavy's way while also moving. So I can help the others. I don't know what these two dinguses are doing, but they need a room. Hey boys, you guys need a room. I think that other 131 went AFK. Which is a pretty good example of what I was talking about. There's no punishment for him doing that, so... Of course he's gonna do it. Hey, thanks for finally moving up to help. You couldn't have killed him. Would have been too easy. Really, game? Really, game? So I kind of hate swapping to gold. It's like... That was just a waste of silver. KV-1S has got it. Let's see if I can get some capture assistance ribbons going on. Nah, he's gonna reload before I even get to the cap. I'm too slow. Damn. Hey, I made it. Not gonna get any ribbon, because it's only 1%, but... And, like, I am fully aware that I probably upset people by, you know, talking about that kind of thing. So, man, they really... Wow, that battle was a win? This battle was a win. Okay. Didn't feel like it was gonna be a win, but whatevs. But there is a way of inviting me to clans and stuff, and so many people cannot figure it out. It's really funny to me. just nothing here. Their awesome linked bundles just don't exist. Very much closing in on this. How much longer do I have left? 1 day, 3 hours. Yeah, I'll make it. The one tank I was gonna go for, and then I ended up realizing, wait, I have like the tier 8 thing. I may as well go for something I want a tier 8 from. I was gonna go for this thing, because I have the premium in Tanks PC that is this tank with this gun. And it's funny. You don't bother with the AP. You just take nothing but HE and you just derp into people. Because that damage, like, you just up here derp a 410 damage shell into somebody and then run away. Because you're decently fast, too. I'll eventually go for that. I partially was just like, you know, going this way is cheaper on experience, so I'm just going to go this way. I think I could have went for these, and I kind of wish I would have, because the VK101 seems actually rather nice. Long-ass reload, not much DPM, but, like, the armor. Like, Jesus, flat plates on this thing are thicker than some guns can pen at this at tier 8. Like, its stock gun, 215 mils, cannot frontally pen its own turret. And would only just be able to, with luck, get through the front plate if it was flat. Like, that's just silly. I mean, gold's gonna punch through it, no problem. But, you know, that's just how gold ammo works. It's one of the things that makes me kind of enjoy lower tiers. But I will not say what the way of inviting me to clans is, because then people will actually know what it is. But it's really simple. And my my clanmate in Warships figured it out when he invited me to his clan. Which I haven't played Warships in forever. I probably should play Warships again at some point. It's just, like... I'm still, like, anytime I think of playing that game, I just have, like, this visceral, So it's like, yeah, maybe not. Okay, I am spotted. Ah, boy. Yeah, this is not a great position to be in. There is a lot of them right there. Ow. I don't want to use the repair kit. Come on, guys. Could really use some help here. Wrong way. My brain doesn't work in reverse. Man, Other heavies, please. Okay, those two are bots. The crap is you guys' excuse? It's one medium. Or no, I suppose that is a heavy. Still, it is a win. I won't complain too much about a win. 1,220 damage block. Only there could have been an extra 2 there. 2 more wins. Oh boy, another gravedigger. Main thing is, like... Ooh, I don't know this map. Like, you never know if they just got the gravedigger or if they've had it for a while. Because they're the auction. Okay, I guess I'm going this way. Gravedigger says I'm going this way. Thanks, buddy. I don't think I want to be in the city. I feel like down over there makes more sense. But I'll follow the gravedigger. We're probably gonna get flanked. That would be my assumption. Oh no, I know this map now. I just played the other side of it last time oh no, I played this side. I just went down here. Because, like... spotting. There's a lot of Tiger 2s. Yeah, guys, I could really use some help down here. Even my gold is not a guaranteed pen through him. Okay. I need to aim for weak spots. There's 3 of them shooting at me. And they can just derp shots into me. When even gold can't get through a lower front plate, that's a problem. The gravedigger's helpless here. That's a loss. You know what? No, I shouldn't. Grab this little thing. Let's grab 131 again. Yep, they have a division. Churchill 7 and a Nashorn. A Nashorn. Could be Nashorn or Nashorn. Not sure. Eat German. It's a sausage. That's all I know. We got 2 131s. And a Jackson. And probably the Leopard. Well, there's the Nashorn. What's its armor like? I wonder. Not great, that's what it is. Guys, their players are here. Yeah, those two are actually communicating. That's probably another loss. I should go grab coffee because I'm pretty low. Is my Tiger 1 back? It's not. It'll probably be back by the time I'm back, so I shall be right back. Alrighty. Whew, I should not have walked that fast. Tummy's a bit upset. Yeah, both of those are probably losses. No, the Tiger 1 game was a win. Okay. So many of those I think are going to be a loss, end up being a win. Maybe it's just because I'm assuming that my gun's probably one of the best tier 7 guns, though there was only the one other tier 7. The Gravedigger probably didn't do a huge amount. I might have credit boosters. Okay, where I'm not the fastest, and my teammates behind me are either AFK or slow loading, I'm going to come at this the safe way. Because this is a tier 8 game. I'm gonna wait here until teammates catch up. I'd rather not push with no support. Hey, baby boy, you didn't want to follow me. Or maybe you did, because that KV, well, that smasher just whiffed hard. Get him, boys. Okay, I'm gonna come in this way. I like your idea, IS. Hello, Bratroy. Yes, that's making yourself more vulnerable. Hey, there's a lot of us in here.
Noch so einer und die sind fertig. Volltreffer. Eine unserer Ketten wurde getroffen.
Yeah, there was no way we were gonna get this. But...
Panzerung nicht durchschlagen.
oh, for frick's sake.
Wir haben sie voll erwischt. Wirkungstreffer.
Yeah, this is just over. The team just fell apart and did not deal much damage on their way of doing that. I only need one more win, too. Of course it's when I only need one more win. This is gonna be 3 losses, then I'll get the bot game and finally get the win. Because my teams will not be blessed with brain cells. This is just how this stuff works. I was also half expecting to be, like, the only tier 6 on a full tier 7 game. You know, the kind where you live on your 2 key.
Bewegung.
I'm so close to being done with these German tanks. And, like, I don't mind 1-3-1 here. It's not terrible. It's gonna take it a hot minute before it's an easy just credit farm again. But I mean, it's not terrible. The first day I had it, like, I think every other game I played was a mastery badge. Like an ace tanker. But now there's been enough people play it that are actually, like, half decent. That, like, 3,000 damage and 4 kills is no longer... Really? Really, Jagdpanther? Oh, and there's someone up there, too. Of course. Teammates. You want to win that numerically advantaged fight? Actually, what I should do, rather than backing up... Yeah, too late. It's not gonna matter. Tog's gonna kill me. Hey, Jagdpanzer 4, do you want to, like, actually help? Like, there's a Tog there you could finish off. Too lazy for that? Can't be bothered? I did not double-click you. Stop. I really hate the pinning. Everything's fine where it is. Like, even in warships, I didn't use favoriting tanks, not tanks, ships, until I had, like, a few hundred of them. And that was just because I had a few hundred. Like, I've got, like, what, 20, maybe? I don't need any favoriting. That doesn't even need to be an option yet. Like, it's fine. It's not gonna be the end of the world if I can't favorite a tank. Well, I'm on my own. I guess I'm a medium tank this game.
Wirkungstreffer. Fahrzeug zerstört.
Hey guys, the other team isn't over there. What did I say? I'm 1 win away, so of course, my teams are not going to be blessed with brain cells. Like, where is... What are you doing? Can you even see anybody from there? Because I do not believe you can. Like... Good job, T-37. This player base. The player base of any wargaming title is this bad. It's not exclusive to this game, but... Man... It sure would be nice to, like... have teams that can think and breathe. Like, it's a pretty important skill that one should have. You know, thinking and breathing. They got a lot of hit points over there. They got a lot of hit points that have a kind of bullshit gun attached to them. So... I will stand the Tog's gun is kind of BS. I know that's just the reload of the 17-pounder. It's also just kind of the pen of the 17-pounder. But for the amount of HP the thing has, it should probably have a slower reload. Or less pen. If it just had less pen, that would also solve the problem. Come on, guys. We need to... S-100. You are in the way, my man. Of course. Can my shell please go where it is pointed? Not where it feels like going. That is not helpful. I need it to go where I am aiming it, not where it wants to go. Does the Blasteroid have extra armor? I can normally punch right through the front of a Tog, too. He probably has the extra 3% of armor, which is probably what's making the difference. My gun is broken. Good. I can't fix it for another half a minute. I'm not going to be alive that long. Because his gun is simply better than mine. You know what? Extend it. I give. There's no point. Can I please just have a team with brain cells so I can finish this mission, Wargaming? How hard is that? Just find 2 teams that both have players that can put a circle in a circle, and it'd be a fun time for everybody. Jesus Christ, I just want to be done with these stupid German tanks. Why does it have to be Germans? Why could it not be like, play everybody except Germany? You know, I'm just glad it's not American tanks. But still. Yeah, 3 losses in a row. There's my bot game. Here's my win. It just took 3 terrible teams in a row. And it's not even entirely guaranteed. The bots can kill you. And if they kill both of the actual players, because there's only ever 2 players. Might actually be 3 this time. But still, if they kill the actual players, they can actually win. Why is there an arrow pointing at the IS-2 and the AMX M445? Have I just never noticed that before? Has that always been there? There they all are. Can I aim, please? Thank you. That thing's basically hopeless against me. Poor IS-2. Even if that was a player, at the angle they're at, they have to get beside me to pen me basically anywhere. With Russian accuracy. Meanwhile, I can just derp shots into them. Playing the Girls in Panzer IS-2, I really liked that. And like, from looking between the two, they are ever so slightly different hulls. The Girls in Panzer one is slightly lower to the ground. And I feel like that probably does quite a bit to help it. Give me the win. Hooray. What do I get for all of my suffering? Panther 8-8. You know, I did kind of want a Panther, so... And hey, it's a tier 8 premium, so... What's its gun like? Oh, it's the L-71. Just on a medium tank. Alright. So, frontally won't be able to do a huge amount. Armor doesn't look terrible for a medium. That's a lot of consumables. So, extra damage. Reduce damage. Set your engine on fire. It should just do that on its own. No, that's not what I wanted to... Why did that happen? I want those. I know these other things would be useful, but like... Honestly, that damage increase, I can't see. And it would only affect the gold ammo, too. Just wouldn't be worth it. But hey, a tier 8 premium that I'm not going to hate playing. But now, I'm going to go to a tank I've been wanting to play for a while. I want to finish grinding out the ARL-44. I've got the 3x booster, though. I don't know how many of these I've got. I've got 2. I should probably continue playing the Tiger one until I'm through those. Because I'm right here. One game will probably get me the Tiger 2. If it's a decent game. That isn't the same gun. 43L71. L71. No, those are technically the same gun, but that's not the same gun. One, this is longer. Pretty sure. I know it's slightly further back in the tank, but... Also, how was the breach even fitting in there with people? Like... It wouldn't. That would house the breach. Like, that's your lot. You're done. I am glad to be done with that mission, though. I do want to be done with German tanks for a while. I'm going to unlock and I'm going to research the Tiger 2, probably not buy it, and just go... Was kind of expecting him to move. Got an AFK. Good. Any of them coming this way? Does not look like it. Or yes. One of their bots did. And one of their players. Oh, and another of their players. Really, game? Gonna do that to me? Gonna do me that way? It's not very nice. Oh, how nice of the T-29 to finally join us. Hey, bot Black Prince. Bot Prince. Ow. I have no quandaries about pushing you, my man. Where'd that light tank go? Really? I can punch through your mantlet, my man. No, it's dead. That's where it went. It went to dead. Dead town population, him. Man, you got a tank behind you. You could be shooting at. Yeah, like, right there. You could shoot him. Like, that makes more sense to me, to turn around and shoot the guy behind you, rather than try to aim for the dinky little weak spot on the up-tiered tank in front of you. Oh man, I got another of the eggs. I don't want the eggs. You know what? It's only 4,000 free XP to finish that off. I'll just spend the 4,000 free XP. I'm not gonna buy it, but I'll research it. I'll buy it at some point later. I'm sick of German tanks for now. I don't want anything more to do with German tanks. I'm done with them. Thanks. I know I'm just using it towards the gun here, which will ultimately be towards the gun here, because I'm thinking this 16.3 is this 16.3, and I'm testing that theory. Because they're both tier 7 guns with the same cost. This has a slightly different name, but maybe it's the same gun. And if it is, that would be kind of nice to have. It is a DPM increase for this thing while I work on getting the turret. So. Plus, I just like the ARL-44. It's a fun little tank. Do I have the right gun on? On the wrong tank. That's why it doesn't look like I have the right gun on. There we go. I wish I could put this gun on that, because this is a nice gun. But, you know. It gives up some DPM for 5 more mils of pen, which tells me it's using basically this gun. Which makes me question why this one's here. If it's not gonna matter, why have it? But whatevs. I love this goofy little tank. I am sick. And the one thing I will give Wargaming is they don't force this thing into using a 75mm gun that never existed. Like the Snail does. I really don't like the prototype ARL-44 in War Thunder. It's not the ARL-44. It does not have the right gun. The ARL-44, realistically, was designed for a 75mm gun. That by the time the tank was ready, the gun was not. So basically, they instead put an American 76. Hello, Tog. What's behind me? KV2. Really? That Tog being there is a little concerning. The damage from the hill over there, from the thing I can't even see, is equally concerning. Oh, there's 2 Togs next to me now. Cool. And If you want to try to fight the Togs, I won't abandon you. Just know that they win this DPS race, my little friend. Okay, his gunner is out. He does not appear to have a med kit. Or he... Oh, he had the main repair. Okay. The Tog can just punch right through the front of my turret. I mean, I can do the same back to it. But, like, it has 350 more health than I do, and a faster reload. Like, my guy. Blocked my shot. It's my turret ring. That doesn't really matter. I'm just gonna come join this guy on the cap. KV2, what are you doing? There's no way you're gonna land a shot at that range. I'm sorry, you're just not. You're a KV2. The thing I'm thinking at the moment, though, is I need to play my Chinese heavy. I don't want to play it, though. It's the only mission I have left here, and I need to play Supremacies. Okay, who gave the thing? This person. I'll play my Chinese heavy, though. It's such a limited amount of tanks, though. You play Chinese heavies. That's, like, these. You couldn't have added another nation to that? I get technically it's 2 tech trees, but still, they don't even start till tier 7. And the gun is terrible. I'm so tempted, honestly, to just free XP this. But at the same time, it is a case of, if this gold doesn't do it, the gold on this isn't going to do it either. It's just this will probably actually get to use its regular ammo for more than being a medium tank. Which is more or less how I've been playing the WZ-110. It's just heavy medium tank. Try to get to the flanks, shoot people in the sides. Hate life whenever the Russian dispersion throws the shell into orbit instead of into the target. Oh boy. I'm really not doing anything here. Like, that is a lot of heavily armored things. Y'all are going first. Ow. What the hell just shot me? Probably the IS-8. I can do precisely damage with my gold ammo. I thought he had just fired. Must have been the IS-3. He undoubtedly reloads faster than I do. I'm good here. You can deal with others. No, I'm good. This is dumb. 0 damage pen. Of course. Well, I dealt some damage. Probably not gonna make... I need to survive as well. So, this is already a lost cause. I can't survive a battle I'm already dead in. I keep forgetting that's part of it, is I need to also survive. I can replace it. Yeah, let's do it. What do I get? Russian medium tank, steel damage. Well, that's better. It's just deal damage. I can deal damage. I mean, I've only got the one Russian medium, but I can deal damage. It's not the hardest thing in the world to do. And I do like the T-34-85, so... Hey, that was a win. Doesn't matter, I was dead, it wouldn't have counted anyway, but... I just need to see, is that 12 actually what I pulled from them? Yeah, I lost credits there. To deal what little damage I did deal, I lost money. That gun is awful. I mean, I'm not terribly fond of playing Russian tanks at the moment either, but this is technically a Soviet tank, not a Russian tank. The same distinction cannot be made for American vehicles at this moment in time.
Поехали.
Yeah, man, I'm staying on the road. Kind of. Let you do the spotting. Staying low because gun depression. And I ricochet. I am ricochet. Ah. It's one big advantage console players have, is I would have been able to see an outline of his tank through the building. I would have known that he was below where my gun was. I mean, console players need all the help they can get. They're on console, but still. Wish we had that on PC too. Hey, KV2. I win this DPS race, man. So. Especially now. You didn't want this fight. Okay, I know where he is. Come on, baby boys. You got this. I'm stuck. I am literally stuck. Oh, that was great. Oh, I'm lightheaded now. Oh, jeez. See, damage is easy. Why couldn't that other one just be deal damage? That would have been great. Do I even bother researching this gun? 85 D5T, 85 BML. That's just BM. But that is the same amount of experience. So I think I research it. Because I'm already here. And that saves me researching it on this one. That way I just get the turret, I can just have the gun. Yeah. I don't think I want to use it, because, like... Old gun's kind of better? I mean, this one is more accurate. And that isn't a huge DPM loss for the extra pen. I'll play with it for a little bit. No, that was not the same gun. Why? Why give it basically the same name? That was a waste of experience. Some modules are shared, some are not shared, and you never know until you buy them. I'm honestly thinking the ARL is going to be in the same camp of, like, this is not going to be that next gun, even though it kind of looks like it will be, because it's the ARL variant here, so, you know, obviously, completely different guns. Hello again, Roy. Having the extra pen will probably actually be quite helpful here. I have both. There's, you know, there are 36 regular and 12 HE rounds. I got both. I have my provision, got my food. My crew is well fed. Not comfortable, but they're fed, you know. There's not much point to anything other than the food. Probably just got spotted. No. Bots are dying. Now I'm spotted. Oh, there's also a stir meal down there. Of course there would be. Why wouldn't he still be in spawn? Okay. Yeah, this is just kind of over. The other team's bots were just simply smarter than ours. I give up, my guy. I'm just gonna try and get now. Yeah, that battle was basically already over. Enemy team had more guns. I had provision, had ammo. It's pretty nice. No, I did not double click on the ARL. I clicked on it, then I stopped the thing from scrolling. That was not a double click wargaming. Okay, this Tiger 131 is a bot. Just doing this to get up around here. I love how you can tell it's a bot just simply because it doesn't have the 1 by it. After realizing that you literally have no choice in the matter when it comes to that thing, like, that makes it a lot easier to determine bots if you know the premiums. Excuse me. Oh, there's 2 of you there. I'm getting focused pretty hard. Teammates! Get Miyakuva over here. Someone tell Cyanide. You guys got the IS. Really, game. This game will take every opportunity it can to throw a shell into the floor. This is dumb. But I can be content with that. Like, it was dumb, I'm gonna die, but I killed one of them, dealt a little damage. At least I acknowledge it was dumb. I think I'm gonna put the regular gun back on this, maybe. The thing is, that extra pen isn't needed. I wish I would have known that this is not actually this, even though they had the exact same... They have basically the exact same name, the same experience cost, the same tier. I wonder if this gun actually matters for anything else. This. So if I ever go to the LTTB, I've got this gun right away. Good. That's what I always wanted. It would have been really funny if it had been on one of the tank destroyers. Defeat. More eggs for me to ignore. What do I do at this point? I'm honestly kind of thinking... Let's see. Yeah, I have basically filled up the gold vault. Yay. I'm kind of thinking at this point of just calling the stream, because I am... Honestly, I may not seem it. I am feeling very under the weather. So... 2.5 hours is a decent length. I kind of want to try to reach the 3, though. I don't know. Yeah, there's really nothing else provision-wise worth putting on the T-3485. I'll play a few more. Let's see if I can get a couple of these missions done for the Russian medium. Ugh. ELC Biss, I feel for you. Yeah, that's the stock gun, too. So that's a stock ELC Biss, probably. Okay, where are you going, my guy? Because I was going to try and go a little more straight than this. And right about now, he's realizing that he cannot turn his gun. If he is properly stock. He's dead. And that's a pair of players right there. Can these Russian guns please go where they are aimed? That would be so just nice and convenient. Now, you wanted this, my man. You wanted it, you're having it. Or the bot will come and free you from it. Good. And the team's losing in the city. I mean, I can't blame that one. That was a loss from the beginning just because we were stuck with this little thing, which has been horrifically cursed with not being able to traverse its turret. Like, that's not a light tank. That's a tank destroyer. Blah. You know, I did get it. Let's play one battle in the Panther 8-8. And this will probably be the last battle of the stream. I didn't buy any equipment for this, or put a provision on. This one I did forget to do that with, but... I did change its consumables around to the sensible ones. So we just not caring about this flank? Okay. If we're not gonna care, then I won't care. That little guy is so dead. They've barely even left spawn. Again, if my shells could go where they're aimed, that would be so cool. That would be so awesome. It would be so cool. Can I maybe get a shot in on him? Yeah. If my shells could go where they were aimed, that would be so cool. Fix track, thank you. I have dealt like no damage. How the frick is that? Whatever it is, that thing hurts. And I have like no real support behind me either. Guys, if you can't shoot right there from where you are, you're kind of in a bad spot. Oops, I want the help. Guys, he's on such low health. Use your engines and move. Good lord. God, this player base and its reluctance to move. T-49 Hornet. That thing hurts. That's a gun launcher. It's shooting rockets. That explains everything. Oh, he's moving. Come on, Porsche Tiger. That worked out. Jeez. Fantastic battle. Was it? Suppose second on the team. What was that? It's just sudden noise. Yeah, did blank on putting this on. Which, you know, that is a decent little boost. I suppose I could also double up with the chocolate bar, get another 3%. I mean, faster aiming time is faster aiming time. I don't think I'm going to notice that. I'll buy it anyway. Why not? This thing should make enough money. But yeah, that's going to be it for this one. I need to, like, just sit here and mellow. Try to feel better. I don't know if this is I'm actually sick or if it's allergies. I honestly don't know. I've never really had allergies before, but I've also spent the last, like, decade in a basement, basically. Not really going outside all that often. So there's a good chance I've just picked up an allergy from simply not being outside for a while. So, yeah. That's going to be it for this one. I do a daily Animal Crossing New Horizons series if you like my general style of content. If you just want to listen to me talk for a while, it's daily videos, usually 40 minutes to an hour long. I do an extra video series, which is currently Terraria, every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I stream every Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, so hopefully I'll see you guys back here on Saturday for don't know what yet. I never know until I'm about to go live, honestly. So, yeah, all that out of the way. Thank you all for watching, and hopefully I'll see you back here in the next thing I see you in. So, see you then.